Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment. This is former WWE superstar Damian Sandow, now known as Aaron Stevens, and you are watching RCW Spotlight, Rubber City Wrestling, a real pro wrestling show, not that flippy stuff. You're welcome.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Rick Lieb. And with me, as always, he is the Don of professional wrestling. He is the king of the Battle Royal. And he is your RCW Global Television Champion. Even though, in case you haven't noticed from last week's show, I've been posting the blatant hold on the ropes, the refs counting. I wouldn't have done that to you.
I didn't see that. I did see where you did that to me.
Right. I did not do
But
that to you. What?
I don't remember doing that to you.
What?
That doesn't sound like something I would do.
Yeah, it's something he did. He did it. Trust me.
Is there video proof of that?
Yes. Video proof. It was.
You can do a lot of things.
It was aired a
with
week
video.
and a half ago.
You can do a lot of things with video nowadays.
Right.
Terrible.
Anyway, it's my birthday show.
That is.
It really
Birthday,
is.
man.
We're celebrating
Birthday.
today.
And, you know, to accomplish as much as you have at a mere 29 years old.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, 31 years of wrestling. I'm only 29.
It's amazing.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm glad we're doing this. And, you know what? I thought, it's your birthday. Maybe we'd have like a bunch of people here. And you know what? It's your birthday.
I knew.
Keep everybody out.
Right.
We're just going to privately celebrate because then people like to try to touch you.
Me, you, Jason, and the cameraman.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. Because I know your fans. They try to give you things and they touch you and they talk to you and expect you to talk back. And I know it's bad, man. So for your birthday, none of that.
And they try and give you things that are like cheap, like only like $100.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Well, not all cheap things are bad gifts.
Okay, we know what to get you for your birthday.
Yeah.
Me, I like things that you spend real money on.
Well, I got your gift. When do you want it?
Oh, well, we'll save it for the last segment if you have a gift. Yeah.
All right. I got you a gift. I got a little something from me to you.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
All right, well, anyway, today we're going to have you interview me.
Yeah.
I'm the guest.
The birthday boy.
Exactly. And then, of course, we have your questions.
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
It was
just a fun
just
day.
have a nice time. Yeah.
Right.
We're not diving into it because we did celebrate a bit yesterday.
Yeah, I'm hungover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
you notice I
now
went up
yesterday
here
was when all the people were here and trying to, and that was
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to take a little breather, and last segment, we'll have a nice drink.
Right, exactly.
Give your presentation of your gift. I will do an interview. It'll be wonderful.
Exactly, because as everybody knows, we may be taken, but we're still iBacon. So you guys want to see us, we're here for you.
You know, and you can see my Godzilla shirt.
I know. I thought for sure you'd wear a role model Rick Lieb shirt today.
You wouldn't discount it. I can't afford.
Whatever. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to go ahead and take your questions. See you in 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Hey guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Brent.
And we are the hosts of the Swingin' a Tribe podcast, and we're part of the Press Play Podcast Network.
Yeah, we're really just a couple of fans who love Cleveland Indians baseball. So if you love the Tribe, please give us a listen. You can find us anywhere that podcasts are available. Mike, tell us where they can find us on social media.
On Facebook, you can find us at a Swingin' a Tribe MLB podcast, and on Twitter at Swingin' a Tribe. Go Tribe!
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Fans, it's that time of the show today. But, you know, the favorite part. I actually like this part because the questions haven't been so stupid lately.
No, it's like they're gaining intelligence week after week.
Either that or they just don't like us calling their questions dumb.
Do better and try harder if you don't like it, right?
Exactly. So, with that being said, if you would like to ask us a question and have us read it on the air and then answer that question, because that's what we do, then go ahead and go to facebook.com/RCW Spotlight. Right.
Every time you do that, it's cool.
And we will get your questions. It's pretty neat, isn't it? It's gone.
Magic.
I must be.
The darkest of all arts, black magic.
No, you're not allowed to call it that anymore. Dark-skinned magic.
Fair enough.
Right.
All right. So hop into these, right? So this one's from Mike Mitzi. Mitzi.
It's a pretty good name.
Yeah, Mike Mitzi. It sounds like a comic book name. Mike Mitzi.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Maybe we're being
What if
asked
he's-
questions from a comic book character.
I wonder if he's like a superhero, and that's just like we might have messed up his secret identity. Crap.
It's not good.
Sorry, dude.
Right.
All right. Well, anyway, he's from Nicktown, See, that's not even
Right.
real. Yeah, Nicktown, PA.
That's where my dad's from.
Really?
Yes. Believe it or not.
Nicktown.
That's awesome.
My grandfather lives in Bethlehem.
That's not that far from it.
Really?
Really.
So far away. Yeah. All right. So anyway, Frankie, you mentioned wrestling Rick Lee was your dream match. Now that you faced him, was it everything you thought it would be? Will there be a rematch? Was it everything I thought it would be? Yes. It was honestly probably my favorite match I've ever had. I honestly can say it was. To me, that's what professional wrestling should be.
Right.
We went in there and we wrestled, and
Yes.
You believe me, your 31 years in this business showed when I was in the ring with you.
Okay.
I
Apparently
was
you're
just
21. How many years you been around?
me.
20, 21, 18, 19. I don't. It's been around there.
18.
18 years of wrestling.
Yeah,
It showed
18,
also.
something like something like that. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that, but no, it absolutely it was what I'd hoped it would be. Will there be a rematch? I hope not.
What?
I got to be honest with you. I'm very proud to have this, but that match could have gone either way, and I can't guarantee that a second match would
No, that's the whole point.
garner the same results. I like the results of the first one. I like to keep them.
That's the only thing I didn't like about the match.
Well, sure, but what if we have a second one, and then I not only do I get beat up like I did the first match, but then I lose? Like, that sounds horrible.
Next time, though, I'm wearing steel-toed boots.
That's.
When you stepped on my toes, it hurt.
I'm so sorry, but you stepped on mine first.
It was an accident with me.
I had no idea. It seemed intentional.
Oh, no, it was an accident.
But the eye poke you gave me was intentional, right?
No, I was trying to push you back, like stop. And
So
then
you could
I
punch
don't-
me? Because that's
I didn't
what
remember
happened
my fingers.
afterwards.
Yeah, you
'Cause it
punched
was-
me.
Well, I was defending myself.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, so anyway, good question. Wow.
I know, that's what I said. We have actually
Wow.
good questions
No,
this
it's a
week.
good question. Yeah. No, I would have a rematch, but I really don't. I'm content with that match.
He's going to get a rematch because guess what?
Crap.
I fully intend on getting myself back to the number one contendership for that so I can get my shot back because I feel like I was robbed.
I don't understand.
I was robbed by a
right
friend.
down- What? I
Robbed
would
by a
never-
friend.
Okay. All right. So real quick, you poked me in the eye midpoint in that match, and then tried to murder me by slamming my throat on the rope. At that point, all bets were off.
You poked me in the eye.
Later,
Yeah. I mean, but the only reason why I did is because you wouldn't let me get in the ring.
I was gonna help you.
I was trying to get in the ring. You were trying to attack me.
There was some fly or something in the way. I was trying to boot it away. I think it was a bee.
No. No.
Well, this is what you get for trying to help a friend, I guess.
Right. Well, it was wrestling.
Yeah.
And we both wanted that.
Yeah.
And apparently even that didn't work.
I got it. All right. So
if this was scripted wrestling instead of real wrestling,
yeah,
I feel like the booker would have put me over.
well, you would have slipped him some money.
Exactly. That's why I feel like it.
Yeah. Luckily, that's not what this is.
Right. Yeah. Now, you're a lot
All right.
tougher than I thought you were.
Thank you. And the nice part is one of my tactics, and hopefully, if you're going to ever wrestle me, don't watch this part. One of my tactics is to stay nonchalant and calm and lackadaisical, and then that way, everyone can take me for granted and feel like, hey, he doesn't have the energy, he's too old, he doesn't care, he's not into it.
It's been a week and a half, and I still have a headache.
Yeah,
from your leg scissors. Apparently, when you're always going, hey, do you even do squats? Like, you know, during like commercial breaks and stuff, like you're making fun of because his legs are bigger than mine.
Well,
I didn't realize that
torso.
I didn't realize how. Yeah, you just got some strong legs.
Well, thank you. But see, the nice thing is, all of everything I used to try and, I guess, throw you off, I can't do anymore.
That's why I want the rematch.
Yeah, and I don't want the rematch because now I would have to go deeper into my bag of tricks, and those things are dusty. I could get cut. Not that there's knives in there. So anyway, all right. Well, good question. All right, so next one's from Kathy George from Mount Holy, New Jersey. Holy, New Jersey.
It's Mount Holly.
It says Holy.
I know. I'm sorry.
Mount Holly?
Yeah, I've been there.
You mounted Holly?
Man, I remember. Yeah, of course. I've been there because it's a haunted. It's a haunted city. That's how I know the name of it. Plus,
haunted city?
Yeah, Ghost Adventures were on it. Ghost Hunters were on it. So I went to Mount Holly.
It's hunted by goats?
Haunted, you jackass.
You said hunted by goats at Mounting Holly. Hold on a second.
This guy here. All right, go on. What is?
I don't believe in goats, by the way.
Okay.
No such thing. So, all right. Stan Hansen was one of my favorite wrestlers, and rumor has it he hit you hard, stiff, and relentlessly. Who was the hardest, stiffest wrestler you ever faced? That sounded. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Where are we going with this?
Yeah. No. That's probably pretty easy. I think I'd say Animal.
Yeah, Animal. Animal is the hardest hitter. Shane
Taylor.
Shane Taylor's pretty hard to Animal. In my opinion, Animal was the hardest hitter.
Sammy Callahan.
I never wrestled. I've wrestled on cards with him. I've never wrestled him.
Yeah, Sammy Callahan, absolutely. Josh Emanuel.
Really?
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
Kano?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's
light.
He can run you through the ringers if he wants.
Right. Okay.
So.
Right. Yeah. None of them are Animal though. Animal's so solid. Here's the thing. Animal is so solid that when he hits you with that clothesline, you literally see the little cartoons like, yeah.
You know who else?
Ooh.
Jason Bain.
I never wrestled him. I'm sorry.
It's probably good.
Right?
Yeah, he was a beast. Yeah.
Right. Does he not wrestle anymore?
No. He was offered a contract, but he had a better outside of the business job, and from what I understand, he stuck with it. But it's also a lifetime career, and he'll retire early and probably be feeling better than he would if he would have continued to wrestling. But that is a guy who definitely would have made it.
I'll tell you another one. The Rogue.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not like stiff like Animal stiff, but more like the way he can just easily throw you around in the ring.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I just, honestly, when you wrestle the Rogue, your only game plan, and since I've beaten him, and he's beaten me, I mean, we are pretty much 50-50 on that. The thing about the Rogue is he has this, the only way you can beat him is to just let him kick your ass for a while, and then hope he runs out of energy, and hope you can weather the storm. First time, I did so. Second time, it didn't fare so well.
Yeah.
And what people don't know is I've been wrestling this man since the UWC days back in the 90s and 2000s.
Right.
We have been wrestling for a long time against each other and with each other. And, that dude there is just powerful.
Yeah. I would also probably throw into that list Ray Rowe. Just powerhouse. Danny England. definitely has
Okay,
to be in
Danny
the top
England, I
three.
could say,
I would say
yeah.
he would be in the top three for sure. Danny
J.L.
England-
Watson too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, he's a tough one too.
So they're just
Vinny DeMarzo.
Oh yeah, Vinny. Wow, there's a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of tough guys.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'd like to say that I'm in that list, but I just ain't as big as them guys.
No, I hit full force. I don't think it's going to do half of what those guys can do. So that's a good.
Maybe
question.
if you ask who chops the hardest, I'll get on the list.
Yeah, you would definitely make that list. I know firsthand.
I thought it would take the wind out of you.
It took part of my soul out of me.
You know, I tried to stop chopping people because I didn't. You know, it hurts my hand.
Yeah.
But when you poke me in the eyes, I'm just like, this dude's getting this one back.
Yeah. Well, I probably had
Couldn't
it coming.
see.
Well, so maybe you weren't trying to chop me. Oh man, okay, I miss him.
I didn't have intentions of chopping you.
It's my fault for poking you. I'm sorry.
There you go.
All right. Well, that was a good question from Kathy George from Mount Holy? Holly.
Mount Holly.
Mounting Holy.
Yeah.
Mounting Holy from the Goat Hunters. So, all right. Next question. This one's from Nadine Charles from Dallas, Texas. It's
Okay.
hot there.
It is hot there.
Yeah. You always see the Mount Rushmores of wrestling featuring men, but who would women's Mount Rushmore be? Good question.
Oh gosh, you making me do this first?
Yeah.
Shoot.
You want me to go first? I can go first.
It's up to you.
I would think, wow. Well, I guess that would be.
All right, let me go. I'll put Medusa on there.
Sure.
I'll put Fabulous Moolah on there.
Yeah.
I would put. Gosh, this really sucks because I'm gonna have to exclude somebody. I believe that even though she's still active, Charlotte Flair would be on there because she just
Absolutely.
seems to have taken it to the next level. And then, oh gosh, it's literally between, in my opinion, either
Trish
Gail
Stratus?
Kim. No, I wouldn't put her on there.
Really?
Trish Stratus mostly looks. I mean, she was trained by one of the greatest trainers ever.
Yeah.
Ron Hutchinson is not only a friend, but he's an amazing trainer. But with, you know, and she would definitely make my top 10 list.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, this is 4. Mount Rushmore is 4 people. So you've got to have, all right, you have to have Moolah. In my opinion, Medusa was the greatest women's wrestler ever.
See, I think Gail Kim.
So you would put Gail Kim on the list?
I think so.
Because it was between Gail Kim and Victoria.
Ooh.
Or
Yeah.
Tara, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And because that's my last 2 right there. It's really tough to decide between the 2 because they're both so good.
You know what? Okay, so if we're making a Mount Rushmore, definitely Moolah.
Yeah.
I would say Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
But you know, Wendy Richter wasn't that
No, she.
to wrestle, but she was part of that rock and wrestling.
Yeah,
early
she was.
on, and
I mean,
she really made, because women's wrestling before that was very people really didn't care. It was sort of the popcorn match on a show.
what if we
But when she got in there, you know, and the whole angle, and I would definitely think she deserves to be on there, right?
But you know, and then you also have Glow to take into consideration. They were trained by Mondo Guerrero.
Yeah.
I mean, Hollywood. Have you ever seen her wrestle? A woman can go. Sunny, California Doll. I mean, and I don't
what's
think
her
we give
name?
credit enough.
Went to WWE.
Yeah, it was Tina Ferrari there, but then
Yeah.
she ended up being, crap, what was she called there?
I like how you remember her Glow name, but her WWE run we can't seem to recall. Wow. Ivory.
Ivory, thank you.
We got there. Head trauma.
Right, and then we're also forgetting China.
China, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's a tough question.
it is. So
Damn
who
it,
was your
Evie.
4 name?
All right, so I'm going to go Moolah, Charlotte Flair, Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus.
Okay, and I'm gonna go Moolah, Charlotte Flair, Medusa, and damn it,
Yeah, yeah.
I have to go with, oh gosh, and I've met and love both them. They're so good. Can I have 5?
No, she said Mount Rushmore.
Okay,
Nadine is the worst.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you pick a hand.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hold on. I've heard this Rob Van Dam one. I'm not picking a hand. I know how that goes.
no. Okay,
You're going to punch me with it.
no, I'm not. Just pick one.
Well, that one already has a ring on it, so we'll go with this one.
Okay, then it's Tara,
Nice.
aka Victoria.
Who was the other one?
Gail Kim. It was between Gail Kim and
Gail Kim was amazing in the ring and completely
made everybody. She made everybody look.
everybody.
All right, Gail Kim then, but so did.
Yes, you're right. Victoria, it's the same. Yeah,
And see,
that's
like
a tough
I'm
one.
friends with Brooke Adams, and Brooke told me straight up, she's like, without Tara being there,
Yeah.
because she was Tara in Impact,
Yeah.
she's like, she wouldn't have been half the wrestler that she became. Because remember, when she left WWE, I think it was already called, she was still looked at as just a model that was wrestling,
Right.
even though she outshined the rest of them, like in her class, which was Kelly and the other ones. She was just looked at as a model that could wrestle. When she got to Impact, it was Tara that took her under her wing and really showed her the ropes. At least that's what she was telling me. And then, gosh, you know who we're also forgetting?
Who's that?
Well, the beautiful people. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, but what about? There's so many. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a
tough question.
Yeah.
You got mine.
Yeah,
that's it.
I think we're going. All right. So next one here is from Matthew Phillips from San Diego, California.
Right.
San Diego. I believe that means a whale's vagina.
Pretty sure you're right.
Yeah. So, all right. Hey, guys. That was a great match between you two. With you both finally wrestling one another and both being students of the game, what did you learn about your friend/opponent that you didn't know before?
They're killing me with these questions about it. See what happens when you put me and you in the ring?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question.
I learned that Frankie's got very strong legs, and that he's a lot stronger than you're always flexing, and I'm
Yeah,
like, okay,
that's-
I knew you're strong, but you're
That's
always
right.
joking, so your mind, and I think I know why you do that now, your mind throws off the fact that you're strong because you're always trying to come off comical.
Yeah.
I learned that you're very resilient. Holy crap. I thought I was a resilient one. I punished you.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I mean, and you just kept on going. And I learned that never sell him short. A man knows how to find a way to cheat.
I appreciate that. It's nice to, it's so essentially, I prefer if somebody underestimates me or takes me for granted.
That's the whole point. I didn't underestimate you. I just didn't know the potential of you.
Well, thank you. But so I did study as much as I could find on you, and I really went in there thinking that I knew what I needed to know about you, which is evident in the first couple of minutes there.
Yeah, you know I was going to hit that drop toe hold and you jumped.
But I also learned that it doesn't matter. You will find a way to break down an opponent, mangle them up one way or the other. The term ring IQ, I think it's thrown around a lot, but you have the highest ring IQ of anyone I've ever been in the ring with.
I appreciate that.
So hands down, you know what you're doing, you know your craft, you're excellent at it, and so I knew that going in, but I really felt that in the ring. So I think that's probably the answer to that question.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. It's a good question again. Wow. Who knew that somebody from a whale's vagina could give a good question?
Right?
Wow, amazing. And you would think that's why it's so moist and hot in there. Anyway, all right. So this next one's it's the last one. It's from Frederick Martin from Columbus, Georgia. Hot there?
It's warm. I'd say so, yeah.
It's probably humid.
That is one place I have not been.
No.
Columbus, Georgia. I have to get there one day.
I think he shouldn't even be there.
I've been to Atlanta.
On purpose?
No, I had to go there to the airport,
Oh,
hub,
yeah.
and then
Yeah. Gotcha. All right.
that's how we do that one.
Wonderful.
In and out.
So, hey, champ. Hey, role model. Freddie. Ah, where you going?
On my birthday show, they're rubbing it in?
Well,
What the?
he just wanted to just
No!
me and you.
Let me see that.
Yeah, see her here. Hey, champ. Hey, role model.
Oh my. Oh, no. Nope. I'm not answering this one. I don't care
it's
how good of a
stuff.
question
Oh,
it is.
Freddie. Freddie, you're all right. You both have great chemistry in RCW Spotlight. Fantastic. I think so too. All right.
Did.
Any chance you guys will put that chemistry to work as a tag team and maybe go after the tag team champions to cut through a crew? I've been saying that for how long?
I know, right?
I think that would be the best part about a tag team is when you know the other person inside and out, and you don't. There's no communication.
He doesn't know me inside. Go on.
Well, I mean, you're
okay. All right.
yeah. So basically, yeah, I meant in your mind.
Okay. Just making sure.
You made it weird.
Yeah.
So the idea that you can communicate without communicating is the making of a fantastic tag team. Somebody you know you can count on, and I think we have that. So
Yeah.
I would always be open to Generation Italia.
Well, what would we call ourselves?
Generation Italia.
Genitalia?
Generation Italia. It will say I love Gen Italia because you have to shorten it because it won't.
You have really been putting thought into this.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. We'll get hats.
We got the
shirts,
Italia
undies.
jacket
Yeah.
hanging up here, yeah.
Perfect. See?
Right.
I love Gen Italia. Generation Italia.
That's almost as bad as
It's copyright.
when Die Hard and Lex Vegas were teaming up as Black and Hard, man.
Yeah, no, that was bad. Ours is so
Awesome.
witty and smart
Yeah,
and
it's
awesome.
awesome,
Yeah. So, anyway, that's it. That's all the questions for this week.
So there's always that possibility. I know Sonny hasn't been able to do anything.
No,
so.
he's battling the plague.
Yeah.
He doesn't have it. He's battling against it front line, so.
Right.
Can't come out.
He's a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
That's Dr. Sonny right there.
Yeah. The Butcher.
Right.
That's where he came up with that.
Right. I got that one stitches that he did on somebody that says ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.
I mean, it's him, right? But I mean, hey, it healed.
Yeah, everybody thought he got that name, the Butcher, from just brutalizing people, in the ring. Well, also his patients get brutalized.
You know,
when
Jack.
they don't take their meds.
They say Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If that starts coming around again, he would probably be the first person I'd check.
Yeah. Definitely.
He's not right in the head. Head trauma.
Right.
So, all right. Well, let's get to the interview end. Let's
Okay. Yes,
wrap
definitely.
this up, and we'll come back and interview.
I want to thank everybody except for the person that called him champ for your questions.
Thanks, Freddie.
Why?
He's so great. I mean, he's not wrong.
I know, but it still digs deep right now. Okay. I like it when people call me champ.
You just gotta have it. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll come back and I don't want to upset you on your birthday.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead, take a commercial break, maybe watch a match.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's what we do. And then when we get back, Frankie is gonna interview me. It's gonna be neat.
Yeah. It's gonna be good stuff. You get a little history lesson.
Yes.
We're gonna go through that. We're gonna talk about all of it.
Okay. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight.
Smells like ass and bad decision in here.
I love seeing you here.
Well, I love seeing you too. Your sexuality was never in question here, right?
Oh no.
Did you really bring the participation trophy I gave you after our match?
You gotta watch who you're poking, man.
No, I poked the bear.
I wanted you to think I was still a referee.
Adorable. I like when little dogs bark too.
I said what I said.
Yeah, you said what you said. You were wrong.
Get your head straight, man. Get your attitude right.
You might know him as the guy that's staring at the lights during wrestling matches.
That's how I know it.
Yeah, I'm joking. Joking.
You know how I know? Because of science. Hardly that.
This guy hit me in the head with a platter at the last show.
You beat this man at his own game, and he's upset about it. He can't handle loss. Well, now he knows loss. You are definitely my dream match.
RCW Spotlight, Sundays at noon Eastern Time on the RCW Network. Studio Wrestling is back. RCW, Rubber City Wrestling, is now RCW Global. RCW Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Ready?
Kobe Kingston!
Kobe Kingston!
You shut your stupid mouth! Kobe Kingston! Kingston.
You stay over there. I'll see you. You just wait. Hey, you just wait. I got the bag.
Kobe Kingston!
Kobe Kingston.
You back, you got one.
Let him out of the corner.
Come on.
I'm not touching. I'm not touching him.
Get him out of the corner.
Hey, what was that?
That's filthy.
What's that?
Shut your stupid mouth. Come on, Kobe Kingston. Kobe Kingston. Kobe Kingston. Kobe
Come on, man.
Kingston.
Right here, buddy. Come right here, buddy.
He's on the ropes. 1, 2,
You shut your stupid mouth.
If he's on the ropes, don't attack him.
Kobe Kingston!
You want some too fat boy? You want some too fat boy?
Hey, you know what?
Kobe Kingston.
At least I'm not Eddie Murphy wanted me.
Come on, DJ.
Kobe Kingston!
Come on, DJ.
Don't you out, DJ. Come on.
He's on the ropes. 1,
Hey, what are you
Come on, break the
talking about? Come on, DJ.
Do you get it?
Tease!
Talking about shut up.
Do you get it?
No!
Come on, Ruffy.
Watch it.
Watch it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Give me the forehead.
Let's go, DJ.
Down the ring.
Come on, there's two men in the ring.
2, 3, 4. Down the ring.
Come on, DJ. You can beat Thursday.
Do you get it?
Go, Ice. Come on, DJ. Let's go.
HMA. HMA.
Yep. Heartthrobs.
Kick out. There you go, Ice.
DJ, come on. Work it out.
Come on, Ice.
It's okay, DJ. I take it, man.
There you go, buddy.
Hey, watch the hair. Watch the hair.
What, you got it? I got it. I got
Yes.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Lefty tag.
Where's the tag? Shot with the
That's
mat.
a pain. What are you talking about? Are you
Shot with the
stupid?
mat.
Are you stupid?
Come on. 2, 3.
Are you looking for a job? I mean, seriously, do you want a job? Then get a hold of ASAP Staffing. ASAP Staffing is located in Barberton, Ohio, 165 2nd Street Northwest. Phone number is 330-203-3106. Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Hello, welcome back. RCW Spotlight. I am your star, Frankie Andolini, and we have our guest of honor today, Rick Lee.
It's weird not bringing us in.
It's weird to bring us in. Is that like the first time in like 50 shows that I've...
Yeah.
Huh, I'm so good at it. Wow.
Yeah, you're amazing.
I don't ever want to do it again.
I don't
So listen, so you are the guest today. You are the guest of honor, and I I don't want to say what's in these because
Right,
I know
we're
we
hiding
don't like
that,
to.
that way we don't-
Yeah. But trust me when I say this is your favorite.
Right.
But you'll really enjoy it. Just
Looks a lot like
please
that.
make sure that you cover the label with our RCW koozies.
That I did. So
Yeah.
nobody can tell what
we
it
don't
is.
want anybody to know.
Right.
So, all right. So, it is your birthday, and
Birthday show. I mean,
well,
Yeah.
sure, it's your birthday show. It's for you, and we are going to talk about your life, your career, just anything we want to talk about. But I did have match of my career with you for this title. I know that last year you had a bit of a bump on the road there with the Rogue.
Yeah.
Earlier in the year, I should
you
say.
could call it a bump. Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I felt bad, especially earlier with Freddie. I know it hurts. I'm the champ, and so I went ahead and I got you this. Huh? How nice is this? Isn't that great? Huh? Your own little belt. Yeah, we'll just put that right on.
We'll just
Right
not
on ya.
put that right on anything.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah, that is pure plastic. Actually,
Right?
yeah.
I'm
No,
sure.
that's-
I'm sure my son will love it.
What? You got to be careful with that. It is.
The cameraman caught it. Yeah, it's plastic. It might shatter if it hits the ground.
That's pure plastic.
Yeah, well, that's pure gold. Okay, I'd
Right.
rather have
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't want you to have one that good.
All right. You're right.
But anyway, happy birthday. So
Yeah, thanks.
just wear that around wherever you want, man.
Thanks.
I just want you to feel better.
Oh my
You know?
gosh.
So we don't have to put a date on it, but one day, way back when, a happy little boy came into the world. Bright morning came in, and the wrestling gods awoke. Right.
Right. Exactly.
All right, so we can skip ahead, but let's get to the point where I want to know some stuff about you. I want to know. I know we've talked about it here and there. We've talked about your influences. What's your earliest memory of professional wrestling?
My earliest memory of professional wrestling, me and my buddy Fred. Not that Fred.
Freddie?
No. We would go to his house. He introduced me to it. He goes, "You watch wrestling?" I'm like, "No." And he goes, "Oh man, you got to check it out. You know what you're missing." So we started watching it together. And I was just hooked. Like literally hooked.
How old would you say?
Like 10.
I think that's about the age. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Can you remember what it was that you were watching? Like as far as what promotion, even what wrestlers?
I believe it was AWA at the time. I think it was an AWA event. I think that was my first introduction to it.
Nice.
And then we would then watch NWA. I mean, we watch AWA and NWA all the time over his house.
So, yeah, and then I guess we could probably skip forward to no. I guess wow, I didn't realize that. Okay, so you said 1989, right?
That's when I debuted. Now,
When
when I
you
knew I was going to
debuted.
be a wrestler,
Yeah.
was also at Fred's house.
Right.
We were watching Tommy Wildfire Rich versus Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer.
I know that match.
The match was so brutal, so bloody, they put a big X right in front of the screen. I looked at Fred. Me and him were both big Ric Flair fans, but, we were wrestling fans first.
Absolutely.
And I looked at him and I said, you know what? After watching that big bloodbath, I said, when I grow up, I'm going to be a professional wrestler.
And you did?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So then, like you said, 1989, right? You got in there.
89?
Yeah.
Yeah. February 15th, I believe, 1989.
So,
Might have been
it
early.
didn't really occur to me, but my first memory of you was, I believe, Fred's brother and you.
Yeah.
On what was the on the cat
Pro Wrestling Weekly.
Pro Wrestling Weekly. So I would see you every week on here, basically doing what we're doing now, and I didn't realize at that point you'd already been wrestling for 10 years.
Yeah.
Right, roughly 10 years. I think
Yes.
98, 99, that area.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had a little bit of breaks in between because I got into kickboxing.
Sure.
But then, yeah. back to wrestling.
So, at that point, that's when I became, aware of you. And I think a lot of people did. I think that's really where you started gaining, I don't know why they say it's hate, but all the
Heat,
all the people,
a lot of heat from it.
yeah, all the people that decided they hated you.
They told me when I got on there, they're like, you're going to be the heel for the show. The bad guy,
Heel means bad guy.
Now, heel for television. See, this is where a lot of people get mixed up. Because in professional wrestling, it's rule breakers and the fan favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Heel is a movie term and a television term. And so when I got in the studio, and so all of a sudden, for some reason, they took it and started using it in wrestling. When I got on the show, they came up to me and they said, you're going to be the heel on the show, which is the bad guy. And I said, okay, that's it's pretty much, where I like to be anyway. Because I really don't give a damn.
Right.
Right. I'm not out to make friends. I'm out to make money. And so they're like, you're going to be the heel on the show. And we want you to... Then they tried to change who I was. They're like, we want you to be sexist. We want you to be racist. We want you to be, just anything that you can get that's going to get people mad at you. And I'm like, look, I can do sexist because you can still be funny at that time and being sexist. I'm not doing racist. I'll never do racist. And they're like, okay, you don't have to do that then. So I'm glad they were easy to coach, because I think after they realized it, they're like, okay, that probably wouldn't go good even for the TV show, wouldn't it? When I told them that, because I'm an equal opportunist hater. So I mean, it's like and if you're white trash, black trash, doesn't matter to me. Mexican trash, I'm not gonna like you.
Nice. So I'm kind of hanging on that portion of your career, and because I think some pretty interesting things happened for you right around that time. But definitely it got your name out, it got you noticed, and it also facilitated you meeting your wife.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good story. Tell these idiots.
Yeah, before the TV show, I was married to my oldest son's mom, and we kind of got married because we had a kid. It wasn't. It was a marriage of convenience. I mean, truth is, it wasn't. I mean, we were still allowed to go out and date other people if we wanted to. I mean, it was literally just didn't want to.
That's a thing.
Yeah, we didn't want to hurt. We wanted to be there for our kid.
Yeah,
we thought but then when we realized we were not compatible, it was, let's end this thing. And so that was over. Mm-hmm. And my wife, my current wife, my last wife, she used to call in the show all the time, kind of flirt with me. And she was in a bad relationship. I was in a bad relationship. So we both kind of, we got single at around the same time.
Right.
Or actually right at the same time. And so I'm like, hey, let's hook up.
And you've been hooking up ever since.
Right, gave her the door test. She unlocked the door.
Nice. That's it. Man. Huh. Well, that's it. I don't know. I just love that. I love that story. Sorry, I love that story.
Right.
So, was it in and around that time when Chad Cordy became obsessed with you?
Yeah.
So,
you mentioned his name and I started having allergies.
No,
man.
I know. You get hives. It really upsets you. So I know he used to sit outside your window and furiously pleasure himself.
Yeah.
So that's where the restraining orders came in.
Yes.
Yeah. And which, I mean,
one day he's going to show up here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how can you consider yourself a local independent professional wrestler if you haven't had Chad Cordy outside your window furiously masturbating, just like steaming up your window, right? Like,
right, yeah.
That's what it takes. It's like that's how you know you made it. Like somebody in music, like they know when Weird Al, makes a song, right. You made it. Chad Cordy, stinking up the side of your house.
I think one day he's gonna kill you.
I don't. If their restraining order's still there.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're allowed to talk all the trash you want.
Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to come around me. So anyway, some of the highlights of your career. What would you say somebody's, when you someday decide you're going to retire and somebody says, oh, you're a professional wrestler, what would you tell them about?
I think the highlight of my career is just going out there and wrestling. I mean,
You didn't have a specific match, a specific story.
I had a bunch of great matches.
Or angle or whatever the kids are calling it nowadays.
I mean,
or something that happened that you just really look back fondly on?
I love the fact that I got to wrestle a lot of people that people saw on television, and make friends with a lot of these guys. I love the fact that I got to, be on television from it. I love that I actually was approached by WWF at the time. Of course, I was in a custody battle. I wasn't about to try and get that yet. So I'm like, nope. Child comes before the career, and I got the child. I got the child in the custody battle. So I'm happy where I'm at with that. I love the fact that, when I go to the Cauliflower Alley Club, they know who I am there. I think becoming a member of the Cauliflower Alley Club might have been one of my favorite things because you really get to rub shoulders with your peers there, and you get to see that even though you chose to stay on the independent level your entire career, they still look at you as one of their own because it's wrestling. Wrestling's wrestling, and so I love it. But yeah, I've had a lot of great matches, great storylines. I loved my storylines with Time Bomb. I love my storylines with John Potok. I love my storylines with the Rogue.
Yeah,
many storylines with the Rogue. I had a lot of fun with a lot of things. And do you know what I think I had the most fun doing? Yard tire crashing at people that don't belong in the ring. That was always fun.
It's a terrible way to put that.
No, it's a great way to put it. You've watched Yard Crashers on DIY Network?
No.
Or it might be HDTV. I don't know.
Listen, I know I'm television champion, and I've been watching it. I'm almost done watching all the television, but I have not made it to that show.
That's not how it works, right?
What are you talking about? I am the television champion. I am the champion of television. I have to know what's on TV. I have to see all the shows. I have to know all the actors. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with this. And, frankly, you should consider yourself lucky that you don't have to deal with all the things that I have to do.
You have to defend that belt soon, right?
No. Because all I have to do is... What do you mean, wrestle?
Yeah, you've gotta wrestle somebody once a month while champion.
Yeah, and other champions. This is the television champion. All I need to do is dedicate 80 hours a week to watching television.
You're misunderstanding the point. The television champion has to defend the belt on television.
What, like a trivia or something?
Has to defend the belt in the ring on television.
Like 2 chairs and somebody asks
every
questions.
Month.
Like I have to wrestle a match?
I know that Animal has told me he wants to get a shot at that television title.
Animal doesn't even have a TV.
Oh, Animal. No,
he doesn't even what is that? That's like letting Jeffrey LaRoque get a shot at this thing. He's a radio guy. He doesn't know anything about TV.
Listen,
I've seen Gilligan's Island start to finish and the extra shows 3 times. I am the most qualified television champion. I mean, Chad Cordy probably too.
Did you say Gilligan's Island?
Yeah. I'm starting from the beginning of television. Working my way up.
Okay, well then the Gilligan's Island is right in around the middle, son. You're going to have to go
way
back.
I have really been putting some time in. Like, I'm already into the 60s.
How you doing with Andy Griffith?
I've seen it twice.
MASH?
Yeah. What?
Dick Van Dyke Show? Late Night?
I just got the title. I'm still
well,
learning.
Yeah.
Are you sure I have to wrestle? I was under the impression that this was just like, you be the champion of television, you go watch TV, it's acceptable, it's your job. That's why I wanted this in the first place.
I think Justin Bradley said he wants that.
No, he's got crazy eyes.
Yeah.
He's not allowed. His eyes bug out.
I love that there's no weight class on this, too. So if Schizo wanted to have a shot at that, he can get it. You got to go get the big... Plus, the little guys that just give you fits, like freaking Crowley and Spike. And maybe Die Hard wants another belt for his collection. I'm telling you,
He doesn't even count.
The opportunities are
spent
endless, in
Most
other
of
words.
his career wrestling before television was even invented.
Eric Katana is supposed to fly back in from
Oh,
Japan just to wrestle you.
I had no idea.
He's a black belt, you know.
Hold on, who can I talk to about this? I didn't know. Somebody should have been more clear about what this title meant.
You keep on talking trash about Jack Cordy, he might even lace him up.
Well, he's not allowed to come into the ring. I have a restraining order.
Oh, no. Once it's in the ring, it's all legal. There's promoter's license that take care of that.
Oh, my God. Speaking of Jack Cordy, I think he's outside the window masturbating.
Oh, gosh. You're so bad.
Well, it's just far enough that I can't technically get rid of him. But
How did this conversation get on you? It's supposed to be my day.
Well, it's Chad's out there. Oh,
That's because you're a champion now.
Yeah, he's looking at you.
Oh, okay. It's weird.
All right, well, I think he's got a birthday gift out there for you. We should call somebody. We should turn the hose on him or something.
You are definitely mean.
I'm not the one, though. I mean, the guy's got a problem. Like, you're going to pull it out by the roots, man.
When we started
Like,
doing this TV show and the producers came up to us and they
he's going to
said,
dehydrate for sure.
remember when we started, they said, you're going to be heel. You're going to be heel.
Yeah.
And then we had Miles Jacobs on the show and they're like, and you're going to be the baby face.
It's because he had a big round head, like a baby.
Right, and he looked like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should have put him in a diaper when he was on the show.
Oh, my God.
How great would that be? We need to get him back.
Yeah. Get him in a diaper. That'd be all right.
So, anyway,
All right,
anything
well,
else?
We got to call the police, get Chad out of here. This is bad.
Okay.
It's actually starting to put, like, he's actually starting to chip the brick away.
Yeah, right.
He's going to get through.
Camera people are whispering. I think we
Yeah.
can pick it up on that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead. It's Jason in the camera.
It's happening again.
Right. All right.
Look, he is really going to town on that thing.
For Chad, I was about to say for Chad Cordy.
Yeah,
See
please,
that?
for Chad Cordy, for crying out loud.
For Frankie
I'm actually
Handolini.
impressed with the,
You were
speed.
Look, ADD.
Wait, oh.
Let's get this out of here.
Sorry.
For Frankie Handolini, I am your role model, Rick Leeds. Saying
Happy
so
birthday,
long.
Rick.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
We'll see you again next week with another edition of RCW Spotlight.
No, he finished.
Hey guys, it's your role model, Rick Lieb. I want to thank you for watching the show. If you could do me a favor, go ahead and hit subscribe right down there, and it would help us a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks.